What's happening, guys? It's Sir William, and I'm coming to you today from base camp, which is located at a top secret location in the South Carolina woods. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about Frigiminators. This is my Indel-B TB51A refrigerator. I got this thing for the Trans-America Trail the second time that I went on it. And let me tell you something, folks. I don't care what fridge that you get, a fridge for overlanding is a 120% improvement. I promise you. This is going to be the first mod that I would ever make if given the opportunity. Not a rooftop tent, not all the sliders and all the other bumpers and all that other crap. Not saying that you don't need them, just saying that this was by far the best purchase that I've ever made as far as overlanding. Complete game changer. That being said, let's talk a little bit about the brand. Are they good? Has it put up with me? Has it gone through the rigorous, environments that I've gone through? And the short answer is yes, it has done, and it has done it very well. And to be honest with you, I really can't ask for much more for the price point. So there's lots of fridges out there, but the most important thing that you want to look at is how the fridge is made, right? You want to look at some of the different key indicators. And one thing that I liked about this one is going to be how easy it is to handle, right? So this is a very easy to handle fridge, which is really nice. When you open it up, you can take the basket out right here, which is really nice. I do wish that this thing didn't slam down because it's, you see, if it's sitting at a little bit of an angle at all, it will slam down on you and it comes down pretty hard. But for the most part, man, this is all you need, a box to keep things cold, right? Same thing as a cooler, but you're not fighting with all the ice. When I did my research on this fridge, I found it to have the same components as some of the more expensive fridges out there, but this fridge was significantly cheaper. That's the reason that I wanted this fridge. It had the same components, significantly cheaper. And in a world of private label BS products that are floating around, just waiting for you to spend extra on them, sometimes you don't necessarily have to buy the big name brand stuff, but do your research. Here's what I mean by that, folks. If you're gonna buy a 60-40 split polyester cotton shirt, it doesn't matter if it says Nike or Fade Glory on it. It's still a 60-40 split shirt. So after doing the research, now it's time to research who I wanted to buy this fridge from, and I came across a company online, truckfridge.com, and the way that I came across them is one of the forums that I'm a member of was actually having a group buy. When I contacted them, the group buy had just expired. Unfortunately, I had found it a day late and $1 short, but the fine folks over at Truck Fridge were able to go ahead and include me into that group buy and give me the discount, which was phenomenal. I ordered this thing on like a Tuesday. I got this thing on like a Thursday or a Friday. So not only were they super fast, but they were also really cool to deal with over the phone and through email. So after a 1.5 years long of use, how's it done? Well, it's done really well. I have only had one issue, which seems to be only unique to me. And the issue that I had was that the compressor would overheat and then cut off, causing the fridge to stop working until it got to a safe operating temperature, and then it would cut back on. This sometimes can be a problem if it's really hot outside, particularly because the compressor, it tends to overheat a little bit faster, and also your food inside can spoil. That being said, though, whenever I reached out to the fine folks at Truck Fridge, they told me to send it to them. I sent it to them. They tested it. So what did they do? They took care of me the way that any company should take care of you. They stood behind their product. They got us a brand new Indel-B TB51A 50-liter truck box. That's what they did. There's what's important right here. This is equipped with the 𝗬𝐶𝐂𝐵 compressor, which is formerly known as the Danfoss compressor, which whenever you do your research, you'll find that the Danfoss compressor is the same thing in the fridges like ARB fridge, which oddly looks very similar to the Indel-B fridge. Don't you agree? I wonder if it could be some private labeled stuff. I don't know. But what I will tell you is this is only 500 bucks. 500 bucks. You got a fridge. Here's the deal. Would I recommend the Indel-B? 100% absolutely. Mine had a fluke problem with it. The company stood behind it. They sent me another one right here. I'm fixing to open it up, and we're fixing to have another 1.5 to 2 years of service. And best of all, I paid right at, I think, around 500 bucks for this fridge versus 800 versus 1100 versus 1400 versus $2,200. Around 500 bucks, I got a fridge. It lasted me a year getting banged around 5,000 miles off-road and then another 5,000 miles back. I'm sure it can last you a year on your weekend overland trips, right? Till next time, I appreciate you guys watching. Peace.